furniture is pristine, the client is thrilled, the designer is basically a hero. But acoustics are just as essential to human comfort as that lighting and AC.
They really are.
The catch is that the true crushing impact of poor acoustics isn't felt until operations truly begin. So fast forward to day 100.
When the actual messy, noisy work is happening.
Right. Suddenly the reality of the business takes over. You have 50 people logging on to simultaneous video calls at their open plan desks.
Oh, it's chaos.
You have the sales team ringing bells and cheering while the engineering team is trying to write complex code literally 10 feet away.
The worst combination.
And worst of all, you have executives realizing that their highly confidential conversations about mergers or HR issues are perfectly audible to anyone walking past their sleek, single-glass office door.
Yikes. So it's only after using the space for a period of time that these companies realize, hey, this glaring lack of soundproofing is actively damaging our work efficiency.
And completely compromising their privacy.
Okay, I hear all of that. And the physics make perfect sense. But I have to play devil's advocate for a second here.
Go for it.
Isn't that just a massive failure of imagination on the client's part? I mean, to me, it feels a bit like buying a house just because you really like the paint color in the living room, but completely forgetting to check if the roof leaks.
That's a great analogy.
Right. Like, if I'm a business owner, shouldn't I know that my employees are going to need to make phone calls? Why is it on the designer to babysit that realization?
It's a completely fair pushback. It is a failure of imagination. But we really have to reframe our expectations of who holds the expertise in this relationship.
Okay, how so?
Clients are experts in their own businesses. Finance, tech, marketing, whatever it is. They are not workspace experts. They don't spend their lives calculating sound transmission classes or thinking about the acoustic properties of aluminum extrusions.
I mean, fair enough. I definitely don't.
Right. And as we established, sound is invisible until it becomes a visceral operational problem. You don't know the roof leaks until it rains.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't know your office is an echo chamber until you're trying to fire someone and the whole marketing department can hear every word.
Oh, God, that would be awful. So they literally don't know what they don't know, and they're relying on the designer to protect them from their own blind spot.
Precisely. Which brings us to this profound philosophical shift, the hidden responsibility of the professional designer.
This is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, because a truly professional office designer shouldn't just act like a short-order cook. If you just respond to the immediate articulated needs that the client explicitly puts on the table, you're just an order taker.
You're just drawing lines on a blueprint based on a checklist.
Right. But a true professional must anticipate the unperceived but absolutely inevitable needs of the future. Acoustics are an inescapable reality of human congregation. People make noise.
They really do.
It is an unavoidable issue.
But wait, let's deep dive into the reality of that designer-client relationship for a second, because it sounds like a massive professional dilemma.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Imagine I'm the designer, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting across the boardroom table from a client, pitching for a multi-million-dollar office build. I tell them they need premium, dual-glazed acoustic glass to stop sound transmission.
And what do they say?
The client looks at the spreadsheet and says, we do not have the budget for that right now. We're a startup. We need to save capital. Give us the absolute cheapest, thinnest glass partitions you have.
Which happens all the time.
Right. So as a designer, how do you navigate that? If I stubbornly demand they double their budget for acoustic glass they don't value yet, I'm going to lose the bid to a cheaper firm.